Hey guys, I'm Angel. I'm here with Stoli, and we're having a stolen conversation.
Hop out the porch, but I'm still a project baby from the porch. Step on shit just like my game.
So, for those that don't know you, I'd like to give you the floor, give you a little 30-second introduction, your name, what you do, whatever you want to throw in there.
Okay. Hey guys, my name is Angel Boyancé. I am an Afro-Latino model, actress, and dancer located in Tampa, Florida.
Okay. Bunch of things. So before we get into the career and dissect a little bit of that, you said Afro-Latina, so where are you originally from?
I'm from the States, but I'm a first U.S. citizen on my mom's side. She is from Lagos, Nigeria, and my dad's Dominican.
Okay. So you were your first born here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when did they come to the States?
She came when she was 7 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she came. Kind of had to really adjust.
Yeah, for sure. I can imagine. Just looking for something different, or
just like, because when she came with her aunt. So when she came, she was like, oh, it's different out here. You know, you can advance with school and stuff a lot faster and things like that. So just kind of like newer opportunities, like newer growth.
Okay. And have you always lived in Tampa?
No, this is only my second year in Tampa. I'm from Jacksonville.
Okay. So you grew up in Jacksonville?
Yeah. This is like my first time even living outside the house and everything.
Really?
Like, it took a big jump.
What inspired that?
I actually went to school. I went to Florida Gulf Coast. I did that online, and I had a little internship out in Tampa. And I was like, you know what? Let's just go. So me and my sister just packed up our stuff like on a Friday, put in some applications, and left Jacksonville.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you liked it, and you kind of had stuff going out there, so it wasn't just.
Yeah, it was kind of bad because when I first moved, none of the apartments looked the same as online, and it was like, it was horrible. I was like, oh no.
That's how it always is, you know? You got to get those great photographers to market it.
Yes, they do.
The right way. Okay, so grew up in Jacksonville, recently moved to Tampa. When did you start getting into the modeling, dancing, acting? I guess what came first? And when was that? Okay,
so when I was three-ish, 4-ish, my mom and dad put me in gymnastics. And that kind of, because like with gymnastics, I did like competitively. So we had routines. That's where the whole dance and stuff started to kick in. And then I was really like competitive with that. So they had me to do that. It was like that and tennis. I'm like a real tomboy when it comes to sports. My parents are like on me about a lot of sports, so that kind of like took place. But I ended up loving cheerleading and dance, so they stuck with those. And then in 3rd grade, that's when I started seeing like America's Next Top Model and then like the little shows at the mall and stuff. And I was like, Mom, that's what I want to do. Okay. So yeah, they started putting me into all those around like 3rd grade. So yeah. So 3 years old to 3rd grade was like the time period where I was like, yeah, these are what I want to do.
Okay, so you just been in it forever. Yeah. It's kind of the lifestyle.
Yeah, really.
It's like been ingrained. Mm-hmm. What's something that besides modeling, career, dancing, outside of business that you enjoy?
I actually enjoy law. That's why I went to school to be a paralegal. So I think it's just very interesting, just like hearing about how like, I don't know, I guess I like to argue. That's the Spanish side coming out. So I think it's just so interesting, especially like hearing like all the different cases and like some stuff how it's like very unjust. So just kind of like just hearing like, well, dang, like I wish I was able to be their lawyer and fight for them in this way and bring up these points and things like that.
So those are two very different things, modeling and being a paralegal. Yeah. So what inspired that route? Or was it kind of just like a backup? Or
yeah, it's my plan B. I'll tell my parents. But no, because honestly, like I was supposed to do like the medical field and all that, but I just could not get into blood. Like I was just so disgusted. I was like, No.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I like to argue a little bit. So let's try it. And I actually ended up liking it.
Nice.
See?
Debate, rather.
Yes. Debate.
So I got to give you your flowers on the YouTube page.
Thank you.
And the Instagram, you already been recording since we got here.
Yes.
So I love the vlogs are polished and
Thank
cool. You world traveler over here.
Get into it.
Trying to be like you.
I got you. I'll book you up.
I saw that you got some booking travel agency info coming soon.
It's coming very soon. Can't talk about it.
Okay.
She's coming.
So you've been doing the YouTube for a while now.
Yeah. Back in high school.
Yeah.
When I was recording on my iPhone, 8.
Yeah. Hey, whatever you gotta do to get it done, right?
Yeah.
It all just get started. Some people don't even have the courage to get started, so.
It's so funny looking back at those. I was like, oh my gosh.
So much growth though, right?
Yes,
That's
definitely.
what it's about. So what's sort of the not end goal, because I don't like to say the end, but some goals that you have moving forward with either modeling or dancing or acting,
I definitely want to get my thing now. Shout out to my girl Kamillion. She's in a show called Rap Shit on HBO Max, and that really inspired me to dive back into acting. Just seeing her like kill it and like really transform into a whole character, it was really like, I want to get back into that. But I definitely want to be in like a lot of like Netflix TV shows and movies. That's kind of like step one. And then like just keep going from that. And as far as like modeling, I feel like those kind of like go hand in hand, because once they see like your exposure with like one avenue, they're like, oh well, here, shoot for this and shoot for that. So I feel like it all just flourish with that one big next step. So how did that relationship with Kamillion come about? Because you were just out at Rolling Loud. Yes, it was a lot of fun.
Shouts out to her and you.
But it started like a while ago. I got a call from like my videographer friend. His name's Film Rap. He's really cool. And he was like, yo, I got a music video and I need girls. I need you to dance and just kill it and just be lit. And I was like, okay, thanks to goodness I just got my hair done. So I literally like got ready that day, and it was like instant. I was like, hi, I'm Angel. And she was just like real cool. And we had like an instant vibe. Like, that's just how it goes. So now you're I was like a dancer for her? I was her background dancer. After the music video, I was like her background dancer for like 2 years on tour. So, Oh,
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've cultivated this relationship.
Yeah, she's like a sister.
It's been a long time. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what's up. I've seen you on stage with a few other people and Tay Money and stuff like that. Yeah. So you be kind of plugged in.
Yeah, I be doing my bits.
That's what's up. I see you for sure. So do you do hostings as well?
Yes, I just started doing those. It's fun. I like turning up. I don't drink like that, but I'm definitely pouring shots for everybody.
Okay. So I gotta ask, because I'm genuinely curious. How does one get a hosting gig, I guess?
Be a lit individual, or like an individual that like people want to meet or kind of like be around. Like, I don't go out unless I try to get booked somewhere, or like I know a promoter and he's gonna be like, oh, she's popped out, this and that. So it's kind of like just being like plugged in with promoters, not on some like, oh, let me get in for free type of vibe, but like plugging in with them and be like, yo, like what events you have coming up? Like I want to come out and support this and that. So it's like a mutual thing. Like they know you're gonna bring people. So.
Right, yeah, I was gonna say that. They kind of look at you as like, if this is your host event.
Like you're a real host, not
they want you to, it's your job also to pack it out. Yeah. As well as, that does sort of fall on the promoter.
Yeah. But just kind of like, I feel like also like me, like I know a different set of people that the promoters may not know. So it's
Right.
like if I'm hosting me, it's like I'm gonna bring in a different type of clientele.
Absolutely. Okay. Now I know. There's someone taking around with it as well. So the traveling.
Yes.
Where is somewhere else you're looking to go?
Turkey.
That
That sounds so weird.
Why Turkey?
I don't know. Like I seen a TikTok and I was like, yeah. It was a TikTok of a cave hotel. And I was just like, yeah. Because a lot of places I've been recently, I've been like Spanish speaking countries and places. So I'm like, I want something the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So I was like, Turkey.
You speak Spanish?
Un poquito.
More than me. What's one of your favorite foods after having all these different cultural experiences?
That's hard. I'm a big meat eater. So it could be anywhere. I feel like everywhere cooks meat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
So what we talking, like steak, chicken, some fish, what's some pescado?
I would say like steaks probably.
Okay.
Because when I was in Egypt, they were eating like whole chickens and birds. And I wasn't for that.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna say steak. I'm gonna say that.
They don't let any part of the
No. I seen like a
animal
whole
go
bird
waste.
on a grill and I was like, yeah, let me turn that way.
Any type of bird.
Yeah, it was like a whole bird just chilling on the
Wasn't
grill.
just a chicken. Okay.
That's why I was like, yeah, I'm just stick with the steaks.
That's cool though. I mean, I've been to Italy, so I have experienced a little bit of like real Italian food.
Wow.
So it's like totally different than the States.
Yeah.
It's
that's where I want to go
interesting.
for my birthday next year.
Okay. What's something you enjoy most about the modeling and acting, what you do now?
What I enjoy most is my passion. It's like my escape. I don't want to say escape because like I'm always doing it. So it's kind of like, it's something that makes me happy. Like I really enjoy like putting together looks for photo shoots and like, I don't know, just like the whole creative experience of it all. Like that's what makes me happy. Like I love it. Like I was like, girl, you can use this for a photo shoot. Or like stuff like that. So that's what, just like the whole creative process and then seeing the end results and people's reactions to it. And it's like, wow. So it's like the whole show.
I hear you. Because we met at a video shoot.
Yes, we did.
Some time ago.
Right.
It's been a minute. But yeah, I relate. That's what's up, the whole creative side. So on the flip side of that, what's one of maybe the worst things or the challenge that you come into a lot being in the industry and especially on the other side of the camera?
Right. I would say like all eyes are on you. So sometimes you have to think of like, okay, what's your image? What do you not want to be kind of represented with or things like that. Also kind of like your body. People don't care what people say, but like, oh, body positivity, this and that. People are looking at your body like, oh, you got a little roll here, or is your booty that big, or like stuff like that. People are always looking at you, so it's like you gotta be on your A game, like 25-8. I feel like sometimes. So that's kind of like one thing. It's like a lot of people's eyes are on you, and they're gonna compare you to what they see online versus what they see in person. So, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's cool. I'm me regardless. So I'm doing me.
Say less.
But it's cool. Like, I just feel like, it doesn't hurt to book those extra little spa days and extra little earlier nail appointments and this and that just to make sure you're Gucci.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think, it's good to hear that you don't kind of let that get to you.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah, I try my best. I have my rainy days.
Of course, we're all human, but I think a lot of people, especially in today's climate, get caught up in the social media and the look and the likes and for sure. So
yeah, definitely the likes, because this is my second page, and then when my first page went down, I boohoo cried. Like
what it got
shut down, deactivated, deleted.
Like from Instagram? Why is that?
I don't know.
They just...
And I emailed them, had the whole, hi, Angel, this is the number, everything. They was like, no.
Yo, it's crazy. Instagram.
Instagram was flagging. I was like, dang. But it's okay. New chapters.
Absolutely. It looks like you've sort of found a new way to market and the reels and stuff like that.
Of reels. That's been helping.
Absolutely. What would you tell somebody, I always ask, that's maybe somebody or maybe even your younger self at like 16, 17, 18, sort of those kind of more developing formative years? What would you tell somebody that's either in, younger in the career that you are in or looking at pursuing the path that you've taken?
I would say find your niche and stick to it, because a lot of people are looking at what other people are doing and it's like that might work for them, but it's like what makes you special? Like what's your golden ticket that like gets you in? Like instead of saying like, oh well she looks like this and I want to kind of follow along with her, it's like no, what makes you you? And like because I feel like that's gonna flow and like push you stronger out than like trying to follow like a trend or like this type of look or something. It's like it's okay to get inspired, but don't make that your creation. Like,
right.
Set up yourself as your own self.
Be yourself. Yeah. Love it. What or who are some of your biggest inspirations? I'd say let's go with two. Maybe a who and a what, or where do you get inspiration from if you don't have any idols or...
Okay, so my inspiration comes from like a lot of weird stuff. It can be a dream. It can be like a setup or a movie. Like, I don't know, like I get my best ideas in my dreams. Not gonna lie, like, and I be taking heat, so I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. Or like even just seeing like random pictures on Instagram or Pinterest, like I don't know, it could be like a certain color and I'm just like, oh, this and this. Like, it's weird. Okay. But yeah, I get my ideas from everywhere. But they cultivate in my dreams.
Interesting. I forget who, I'm not gonna, whatever. There was somebody that invented something that came to him in a dream.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there might be something there.
I gotta build up something.
How do you find the motivation in continuing what you're doing? The long hours, being in front of the camera, lights, makeup, all this. Right. How do you get through all of that?
I definitely say I really do it for my mom. Rest in peace. She was my first manager. Like, she was my momager. She was the one who kind of like pushed me and was like, this is what you want to do. We gotta give like 210%. So it's like, now it's like kind of me managing myself and not really having like that same trust to let someone else manage me and things like that. It's like, all right, like I gotta do it not only for myself, but for her. So, yeah. So
you be running everything yourself?
Everything. Every little thing.
You do the edits, everything? You edit?
Not all the edits. I'll shout out to my photographers, but the videos, the vlogs, unless somebody's tagged, the whole creative directing, everything is myself, down to the makeup. But I do have a hairstylist now.
Nice.
So we're good on that. Yeah, everything else.
You gotta have some people in your corner.
It's like, I'll be having a list like, oh, do I like it?
Absolutely, so, I feel you.
Man.
Is there anyone that you haven't yet worked with that you want to?
Issa Rae. Now that I met her at Rolling Loud, I'm like, yeah, I like her. Like, I already loved her work, seeing her before and like the different projects she presented and the projects she was in. I was already like a fan, but like meeting how like genuine and like symmetrically perfect her face is, I was like, Issa, book me. Okay. I want to work with her for real.
So, final thoughts that you want to share, or anything you think I should have asked you? Maybe I didn't.
Follow me on my new Instagram.
Yeah, what is that for the people?
Heavens, HEAVENS, Fave, FAV, dot Angel, ANGEL.
Okay. That's where people can message
Yes.
you, or if they want to get a hold of you.
Yeah,
or
that's my
any
Instagram.
bookings or anything,
All that good
gigs.
stuff. All the other info is tied into the Instagram. So
So Instagram.
find there, you're good to go.
Instagram's the main point. Okay.
Yeah.
Website or anything, or coming soon, maybe.
We might dibble and dabble in it.
Maybe.
But I like IG been doing her thing. So
Yeah. Okay. And be on the lookout for the traveling.
yes, be on the lookout for more content. My Instagram, we're in Tulum right now. I just posted some pictures today. So yeah.
And hopefully we'll see Turkey
Yes.
real soon.
I'm really trying to go.
All right. Well, appreciate you. Glad you made it, Angel.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.